What's up guys, my name's Dychronic here in this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the weekly reset for Destiny 2 on May 7th, 2019. This is going to be the week after the Revelry event, which is the spring event in Destiny 2, so if you did not get everything you wanted during the Revelry event, it is over, and you should not be able to get any more of that stuff, except for the triumphs and a couple of other exceptions. So the very first thing I wanted to go over before I got into the weekly reset is going to be a couple of exceptions and special things. First of all, the Revelry event is over, so if you did not claim all of your triumphs before the end, they will be gone, except for this particular one, which is going to be the Verdant Light competitive challenge, which is actually lowered down to 20 orbs. If you were going for the 200, they lower down to 20, and it's retroactively going to give you the triumph, as well as the fact that it should retroactively give you the Party Harder triumph. If I do this one also appears. So if you are looking for the Party Harder triumph, if you've earned it because you did the Verdant Light cooperative or competitive, you now have the ability to get that emblem in case you wanted it. And before I get into the regular weekly reset, I just wanted to mention that Infamy is actually in a double Infamy week right now that might turn into a triple Infamy coming this weekend. I didn't actually know about this ahead of time, but they did mention it on Twitter, and you should see it when you log in. Anyways, moving on to the weekly reset, let's go ahead and start with the Nightfalls. First of all, you have Warden of Nothing with the big servitor at the end, the Prison of Elders thing, and he drops the 2-burst hand cannon, the Warden's Law. In my opinion, the 2-burst does not really make it that good, and honestly it kind of throws off your shot, but it is a very unique weapon in case you wanted to get it. Next up, the Garden World, which is going to be the one with the big purple Cyclops at the end, and he drops the Universal Wave function. And then lastly, you have the Inverted Spire, which is going to be the big Minotaur thing shooter at the very end. This is the one that came out with the beta, and he drops the Trichromatica Ghost Shell. In my opinion, the fastest one is going to be Inverted Spire, and Warden with Nothing is going to be the highest scoring one. As for the heroic modifier this week, it will be Solar Singe, and the daily right now is going to be Glass and Brawler. Just a quick mention on the daily heroic story missions, the Machinist is available right now, so if you're going for a bunch of lore things and you're missing a Ghost Shell, it is in this mission. Just wanted to give it a shout out whenever I see it in case you needed it. The weekly rotating Crucible playlist is going to be doubled. It's pretty much exactly what it looks like, 2v2 showdown with revives and multiple rounds. If you want to play it, it's there. The burn for the Reckoning playlist this week will be Void Singe, and the daily right now is going to be Prism and Heavyweight, which is a very good daily to have in my opinion. The Flashpoint this week will be taking place on Titans, so complete public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures to complete this Flashpoint, as well as the obvious powerful gear from the heroic adventure. Escalation Protocol this week will be the Sniper. That's because last week was the SMG, and next week will be all three. The Dreaming City is in its growing curse, which means that it's in phase 2 out of 3, so if you wanted to do the special mission or just get powerful gear from it, it is there for you. The Ascendant Realm this week will take place in the Chamber of Starlight. This is going to be the last one in the series. It's going to be that really long one. You have to run past Shriekers. There's going to be big Black Knights behind you, and at the very end you have to kill one of the Black Knights. It's going to be the last one in the series, and next week we'll start back over at the first one again. Another thing I did want to mention is going to be the issue with the Jubilant Engrams, which are supposed to be a knockout list kind of thing, so if you don't have something, you will be guaranteed something you don't have. And for some reason, with multiple characters, people were getting duplicates over the Revelry, and apparently they'll be reaching out to players affected by this update. And I was not actually given this message, so apparently I was not affected. Let me know in the comments down below if you were affected and what exactly you got for it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at Eververse and see what she's got going on. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to go across the top here, or the bottom here, just showing you each one of these items in case you're interested in a specific type of item, and mention the ones that are special. This one is an animated one. I just wanted to mention this ghost projection is animated, so if you wanted something that's well, animated, it's there for you. This arm piece is going to be for the Stronghold because I'm on the Titan. If you're on a different class, it will show you that specific class. Across the bottom here, you got Wardcliff, you got Recluse in case you were interested. I actually don't have this one. And then you have a couple more things across the bottom that I'm not particularly interested in. And of course, there's going to be the Eververse bounties in case you're interested in any one of these. Outside of that, everything is pretty standard. You got your Arc Week bundles, Thunderlord, and Whisper bundles that are still here. And of course, I kind of wanted to apologize for being so late with this weekly update. It took me literally an hour to get the update to start downloading and then to start copying, and there was a whole process behind it. I don't know why copying takes like 5 times longer than downloading, but there was something weird about it. Moving on to Benedict Cumberbatch's inventory, there's really nothing special this week. Gonna be going across these in case you're interested. In red, it shows you how to complete them, and the weapon will be the Cluster Bomb rocket launcher known as Sins of the Past. Used to be very popular. There's a lot more better rocket launchers for you to get. In my opinion, the faster fire rates at 25 RPM and Void with Cluster with Field Prep are going to be the best that you can possibly have. If you have a Bad Omens, you don't need Sins of the Past at all. The only thing you're looking for here is going to be Inaugural Address and Midnight Coup, one of the best guns in the game. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory, going to show you the clan bounties, Escalation Protocol, Crucible with clanmates, Raid with clanmates, and then finally Gamma Prime with clanmates. This one will only unlock once you've gotten to level 5 in your clan, and that one offers a powerful gear in case you're interested. As far as the weekly raid challenge goes, Strength of Memory is going to be the Riven challenge, basically not allowed to shoot the same eye more than once. If you do the cheese strat, like 99% of the population, this should automatically do it without any problem whatsoever. And of course, to each their own, which is going to be the boss fight challenge. Basically, every single person needs to destroy at least one shield generator each time there is a shield generator phase on the boss. So there's going to be a bunch of white glowing bits. Every single person has to shoot one of them. There's 6 total, and then every single time the shield generators come up, each person has to shoot at least one of them, and you can rinse and repeat every single time until you die. And finally, a friendly reminder to pick up your Allegiance package. If you did not know, there's an Allegiance quest where you either pick the Drifter or the Vanguard. If you pick the Drifter, you can pick it up from him on every character that you complete it on. If you pick the Vanguard, you can go to Ikora for the same stuff, except for it's going to obviously be a different set of items. You'll always get a powerful gear and another set of whatnot and whichever. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything I missed and what I did miss, so I can add it to a pinned comment at the very top. That's it. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.